Yo, what's up guys? Right now, I'm going easy hunting. There's gonna be like 6 stores that I'm going to, and I'm gonna be biking.
Wait, before I get into the easy raffling vlog, let's go back in time to when I first started getting into shoes. That way, you'll have some kind of context of how long this journey to Yeezys really is. I was never really big fan of shoes because one, they were really expensive, and two, I didn't think that they were such important aspects to your outfit. But I realized when I first got into shoes about a year ago. So about a year ago, my girlfriend bought me a pair of Air Max 90s. These Air Max 90s were really comfortable, but they weren't the colorway that I want. There's too many parts to an Air Max 90, so that makes the Air Max 90 look really ugly when it's colored the wrong way. And the heel part where there's a shark fin design, if that's color blocked, for me, that's a deal breaker. I would definitely get that shoe. I go to Ryerson University, and right at Dundas Square, there's an Adidas store. So I went in and explored for a bit a few months before I got the Air Max 90, and the dudes showed me the purple OG Adidas Ultra Boost. I tried it on and I felt the most amazing, most comfortable shoe in the world. It was too expensive for me, even though I was really looking for a running shoe. So I said, no, I don't want it. But I was so stupid because the next few days, Kanye wore it out and everyone started buying it. It was completely gone. And I was like, shit, I should have bought it. Ultra Boosts are often really expensive and the colorways aren't always the best. So I opted in for Pure Boost instead. It's great for a student and it's really comfortable. Before I get further into my story, I want to let you know that yes, I am a reseller. But I don't want to get into details or controversies about reselling. I just want to show you that reselling is a job. It's a job for people who want money as a student, on the side, pocket money, and people who are just shoe enthusiasts. I didn't have a part-time job at that time, and that was my part-time job. The only problem I have with resellers is resellers with bots, the people who are cheating their way to get the shoe. So for example, people who are backdooring at boutiques, giving them more money to get the shoe so that they can resell it for a higher value or sell them at volumes. Those people are the people I hate and disrespect. Anyways, without getting into more detail about reselling and the whole shebang, I just want to get into my journey of getting the Yeezys. The second Boost shoe that I've ever bought after the Pure Boost was the EQT 2/3 F15. This shoe was and still is the most comfortable shoe I have ever owned. The prime knit on it folds over twice on your foot. So it really wraps it around like it was being hugged by the softest bunny. And then the midsole was full length boost, and so that even adds more comfort to it. The whole shoe itself was so well constructed, and it was worth every penny for the person who's looking for the most comfort ever, like streetwear comfort. No other shoe that I've ever bought so far can compare to the EQTs. The second shoe that I bought was the black Tubular Dooms. The tubular lineup isn't exactly made for comfort. The cool part about it is that the tube part at the bottom of the shoe is actually made out of a bicycle tire tube. It gives it a little bit of a bounce, but it doesn't exactly have the most comfort. It's very stable, and the shoe kind of looks like a ninja shoe. And then I got the gray Tubular Dooms, which was really awesome because it actually had the reflective material to it. In certain lighting situations, the laces and the prime knit on the toe box would actually reflect. The fourth shoe that I've bought was the Tubular All-Star Weekend. I knew this was going to be a very limited shoe, and it was our only All-Star Weekend Toronto shoe. When I first heard about it, I wanted to cop it right away. And then I realized that it actually glows, which is really, really cool. And the prime knit on it felt great, but it is still never on par with the EQT 2/3 15. Now the fifth shoe I bought was the NMD Tokyo. It was the blue front tab and the rear white logo. It basically had this mesh material on it so it didn't feel as comfortable as Prime Knit. To be honest, the whole NMD mesh lineup is crap. It's not good at all, which is probably why they sold it for such a cheap price, $120, even cheaper than the Pure Boost. When you wear that shoe, you expect to have a Pure Boost feel, like a comfy cloud feel, but you're not getting that at all because the rear plug or the block is actually one plastic that goes over the Boost, and then you have your Boost at the bottom. That actually takes away all comfortness in the Boost. And when you do that and add mesh into it, the shoe feels like crap. I hated the feeling of the Tokyo NMDs, even though the look of it is definitely an eye catcher. It was not the shoe for me. So the sixth shoe was bought around the same time as the Tokyos, and they were called Woodwood Ultra Boost. Woodwood is this company up in Noboro, Norway. Let me search this out. Norebro, Europe. I love this shoe, and this is my most favorite shoe, but I have no clue what Woodwood is. But you guys did a great job on designing it. So with the Woodwood Ultra Boost, I had a huge dilemma because I was a student at that time and that shoe was quite expensive to buy. And I was wondering whether or not I should sell it. I could resell it for $600 when I bought it for $240, but I kept it instead. And still, to this date, that's my first Ultra Boost and my favorite Ultra Boost ever. So after reselling the Foot Locker NMDs, I stopped reselling and I kept my Woodwoods as my main shoe or main Boost shoe, while I still have my Pure Boost as my beater. I also painted them black, which is really cool. And during this entire time, I was actually trying to cop the two biggest Yeezy drops in this year, which was the Pirate Black 2.0s and the Yeezy Boost 750 with the light gum midsole. Those two were extremely hard to cop, but to be honest, I didn't put all my effort into trying to grab that shoe. This time around, when the V2s were dropping, I knew it was a big deal. So I went to all the stores that I know, and I did all the online raffles to try and grab this shoe.
Yo, what's up guys? Right now, I'm going Yeezy hunting. There's gonna be like 6 stores that I'm going to, and I'm gonna be biking that all around Toronto. If I don't get any of those raffles, I'm also gonna go up to Markham and sign up for another raffle there. It's gonna drop Saturday, and I know people are crazy about it, so they're gonna start probably lining up now, or maybe even on Thursday morning, they'll start lining up.
Hey, how's it going? Do I sign up for Yeezy?
Right there. Just it's saying, she doesn't have a job, she's still like.
So I'm a small dude, so a lot of times I would try to get my size, which is 8.5. But the thing is, if they raffle for 8.5, I'm pretty sure that's like one of the most popular sizes. So what's gonna happen is that people are gonna go crazy on it, and everyone's gonna get that shoe. So if I want to do it just for resale, perhaps maybe size 11 might be better. Hey, how's it going?
Tell them I said peace.
So anyways, as I was saying, if I get an 8.5 for myself, chances are that's one of the most popular sizes because there's a lot of small dudes out there, including me. But if I get 10.5 or maybe even 10, that's already a little bit less chance of getting it. So even though I can't get in my size, I might just be able to get the shoe. and that's good enough for resale. Yo, Adidas, what up?
Okay, so when you're done filling it out, you can just show us a piece of ID.
Okay. The 2 Billy Invaders only look good with the strap. Champs, what up? Hey, how's it going? Is there still the Yeezy raffle sign up or not?
It was on Monday.
It was just Monday? True. Is Tyler here? I'm looking for that Yeezy fix. Are you guys, you do
Yeah,
raffles?
but we did the raffle and it's completed already.
Oh shit, when was it done?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I minutes too late or is it Yeezy raffle still going on? So today's Yeezy raffle hunt was more than a fucking failure because most of the raffles ended yesterday, and that kind of doesn't make sense for me because the shoe releases on Saturday, so why would you end your raffle on a Tuesday? And today's Wednesday, so I don't know. I mean, I guess the good part is that I actually got to submit my raffle for some stores, like such as Adidas Originals, Livestock, Soul Stop, and hopefully Haven and Capsule will come out with theirs soon. Even though I failed at getting Champs and Foot Locker, which are the main ones, hopefully I can still do online cop for Holt Renfrew and Urban Outfitters. Here was the result. I copped them. With a stroke of luck, I got a call from Adidas Originals and they told me to pick up my Yeezys. I actually kind of doubted myself for winning, and I expected when I get to the store that they would say, oh, your name was on the list. So I'm really happy that I'm able to cop this shoe. I am definitely keeping it, even though I had the intention of reselling it. This shoe had a lot more curves than the first Yeezy 350. This one had like this concave curve towards the medial side of the shoe. The teardrop shape just looks a lot more aggressive, plus the lines of the shoe just fit and flows with the whole design. I really like this because of the comfort. The prime knit is really on point, and there's even a toe cage, so when I put my feet in it, even though this is a size 10, it actually fits me perfectly on a size 9. On Nike shoes, I'm a size 9. Most of the time on Adidas shoes, I'm 8.5 because, I don't know, German's feet is bigger probably. For Yeezys, I bought size 10 and it fits me perfectly. If you're ever gonna go buy a pair of Yeezys, depending if you're in between sizes, you probably wanna go true to size or a size up, which is what I did. I'm happy to be able to share this story with you guys. It was a long journey and it took a lot of effort, and I'm definitely much more into shoes than I was a year ago where I didn't even care about them. So I'm really excited for what the rest of 2016 and 2017 has to show for Adidas. I know that they're dropping more colorways of this shoe. They'll be more publicly available, so that means this shoe might just be in your closet for your next cop. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you like more of this content, comment below. If you don't like it, comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.